Warrior Tribe, where we get you further, faster in preparedness to enhance your survivability. Today, we're back out here at the gym, taking a look, as promised, at my entire gym bag. I'm gonna break down all of the gear that I bring with me for fitness and mixed martial arts training, so don't go anywhere. Coming up. Welcome back, guys. So as promised, I'm going to do a breakdown on my entire gym bag today. I've been getting a lot of questions about, what kind of gear do I bring with me to the gym and stuff like that. And so I figured I'd just break down the whole thing for you guys. And bear in mind, this is not set in stone. A lot of this gear changes from time to time, and I'm always upgrading and getting new gear and swapping things out and things like that. So always experiment. Nothing's ever complete. There's always a way to evolve your kits and things like that. So this particular bag is the Smuggler Duffel Bag from 3V Gear. If you want to pick this thing up, there's going to be a link in the description below or floating around up top somewhere that you can click and watch our official review on this bag. And if you like it, if you dig it, pick one up. 3V Gear is a really awesome company. We support them, and I hope you guys will too. In this video, though, we're just going to talk about the contents. So we're going to start up top here and talk about all of the smaller things that I've got in the bag here. And so the first thing you're going to see here are some hand wraps. We do a lot of heavy bag work and we spar a lot, so protecting the wrists is very vital. So always make sure you got a good pair of hand wraps if you're going to do mixed martial arts training or just cardio on a bag, for example. It's good to protect the wrists. Next thing you're going to see here is a white reflective PT belt, and this is just in the off chance that I'm doing a late night run or early morning run and the sun's still down. I'm a big advocate for safety, and as funny as it might be to wear a PT belt or whatever, there's nothing funny about staying safe and being prepared. So PT belt there if I'm going out running at night. Next little thing I've got here is called Magic Cool, and this is just a little rag that you wet, you wring it out, and you wave it around, and it just like gets really cool. And so when we're in here and we're training hard, I get really hot at the end of class. I'll take this and get it wet and wring it out, and I'll just use this and wrap it around my neck and stuff like that on the way back home, and it just brings my body temperature back down a lot faster. So this is just kind of cool to have, not really a necessity. The next thing I've got here is just a little squeeze bar. I don't even know what you call these things, what the technical word is, but I just use them to work my grip strength. You can use, put them at your desk at work or something, and it's a good stress reliever. So I'm always, I do a fair amount of reps on these things every other day or so, just to work on my general grip strength. It's good for jujitsu, breaking holds and holding people in grips, and it overall just makes the stability of your core muscles for striking a lot more effective. You're engaging all of those forearm muscles and a lot of your wrist and hand muscles to just give you overall better control. Next thing we got here is some Adidas body spray, and this is just like if my gym gear is really sweaty or something and it stinks, or if I stink, at the end of class I'll just throw a little bit of this on just to mask the smell till I can get home and clean it and take a shower. The next thing I got here is I'm a big advocate for injury prevention, especially in the ankle region, and I've actually done a video on joint strengthening and injury prevention for the ankles. If you haven't seen that, be sure to check that out. I'll put a link in the description. So with that being said, I always keep a good amount of braces with me. This here is just a neoprene knee brace. I've also got some other braces in here for ankles. Just an ankle set. That's another ankle brace there. And then I've also got another one in here somewhere. Here it is. So this is just another little neoprene ankle brace, and it's just a little smaller profile, but it's tighter. I like this one a lot. So I use those just to get a little bit of muscle activation around weak areas in my joints, and that little bit of activation kind of keeps it active and aware of what's going on, so that I'm less prone to rolling my ankle or something like that. This little piece here is just a Gold's Gym waistband, and this is something cool to have if you're if you're a fighter and you need to cut weight or something. Wrapping this around your waist and tightening it up kind of forces you to sweat. It forces water weight out of you a little bit better, and so it's just a cool little thing to have. And it also, again, is kind of that activation thing, the muscle activation thing around your core area. If you want to activate those muscles while you're training to make you less prone to injury. It's a good thing to have. I've also got a pair of Gold's Gym lifting gloves in here, with the fingers cut away. These are not really something I ever use. I've actually probably only used them twice, but the only time I use these is whenever, like if I've got a cut on my hand or something, or a really bad blister or something like that from working, then I will throw these on. If I still need to lift or whatever and train, I'll throw these on to further prevent damage to my hands. But for the most part, I just leave these off because you want to condition your body to rough environments and stuff like that. So, always lift without them. I flip tires without them, and we're all the time outside working and on the pavement and stuff like that, and stuff that tears up your hands. But I think it's important to condition your hands and your body to rough things. So I only wear the gloves whenever I have to. The last thing that I've got up here in the top compartment are my mouthpieces. I keep 3 mouthpieces. These here are just the Tap Out Teeth Edition. They're really cheap. They're like $10 for 2. So I got those, and then I've also got another little basic mouthpiece in here. Planning on upgrading, getting like an impact mouth guard here pretty soon. I should probably have these in a sterile container. I'm going to get one of those soon and actually get a new mouthpiece pretty soon. So I got 3 mouthpieces there for redundancy in case I lose one, in case one of them splits open or something like that. Always good to have some backups, especially when it comes to mouthpieces. So that's all of my smaller gear. So getting into the main gear here, the first thing you're going to see here are some resistance bands. And these are, in my injury prevention video, you've probably already seen these. But these are just 3 different resistance levels that we've got here, from small to advanced. And so I use those for, just injury prevention exercises. The next thing that we got in here are some BCAAs. These are made by Extend. And this is blue raspberry here, but they also make these in like mango, fruit punch, and all kinds of different flavors. I think like 15 different flavors. So, when you're training really hard, especially mixed martial arts, it wreaks havoc on your body, and you got to go hard on recovery just as hard as you go in the gym. So, aside from just carrying proper nutrition into your training regimen, you always want to, consider a good quality recovery supplement. And I can't say enough good things about Extend, guys. This stuff, like, really, like I'll go really hard in the gym one night, and, normally I would just be paralyzed the next day. But if I take this, I'm ready to get right back in the gym the next day. So always definitely carry some recovery supplements.
Hey folks, this is Sam with Ginger Ninja Outdoors. I make high quality, hand forged custom knives. Enjoy.
Next thing we got is a good cup. Self-explanatory. If you want to do mixed martial arts, you need to have a good cup to protect you. The next thing we got in here is going to be my Jujitsu Key. And this gi is a really cool gi. I just picked up around Christmas this year, actually. This is made by a company called S.E.R.E. And it's called the Spartacus Edition, but it's black with white and red trim. You got the Spartan logo right there. You got S.E.R.E. embroidery across the shoulders. And this is actually the ultra light edition. And so basically what that means is that it's about half as thick as most traditional gis are. So it's still really thick. It's still a good quality made gi, but it is a little bit less thick. So it packs a little easier, and it's not going to burn you up. Most traditional gis are so thick that it's just really hard to maneuver in them, and it's just really hot. So that's what I like about this gi here. So this is the pants to that. And as you can see, you got the Spartan logo there again, and that nice white trim there, white and red trim. You got the drawstrings here for the waist. Really good quality gi. I'll give you guys a little bit higher def look at this in the future. It also comes, it doesn't come with the belt, but this is a Fuji belt. So just a pretty standard little belt there. And then the next thing we got in here are my Rev Gear shin guards. These shin guards are pretty basic. They're only about 20 bucks or so. Just a cloth shin guard. They're not really robust or anything like that. They're just basic and going to get you through. They're about 1 inch thick. So realistically, I don't wear shin guards, when I train for the purpose of, protecting myself rather than protecting my training partners. You know, when we get in here and we go hard, sometimes I like to let my kicks go, and you know, we got sometimes I got a lot of newer guys or lesser experienced guys in here, so whenever I'm letting kicks go, I don't want to hurt anybody, so sometimes I'll throw these on just for the sole purpose of not inflicting as much damage to my training partners. So you know, we're in a training environment, guys. You got to take care of your partners. So good pair of shin guards is good to have. And last but not least is going to be my Title boxing gloves. I've also got a pair of MMA gloves that I usually keep in here, but they just wore out on me, and I donated them to the gym. And I'm going to pick up a new pair pretty soon. But so right now I've only got my boxing gloves in here. These are Title boxing gloves, really, really good quality gloves. These are actually on the way to getting replaced here pretty soon as well. I've had them for probably 4 or 5 years now, and they're getting a little worn out on me at this point. But what I like about these boxing gloves is that they're full circle. They wrap all the way around your arm, and they're really secure, and the Velcro's in a really good place to where it's not going to get ripped off. So with a lot of regular gloves, you've just got one little strap that just goes from here to here, and it's just not enough. It's not secure enough, and you know, they're always getting peeled off. So a lot of guys, you know, you see they'll tape up their gloves and stuff just to prevent that from happening. But where this is full circle, you don't really, that doesn't really happen. I've yet to have these things rip off on me. Really good quality gloves. These are 16-ounce gloves. I like to train with heavier gloves just for the sole purpose of, you know, conditioning my hands to heavier stuff. That way that whenever I take them off, my hands are a lot quicker. You know, just the same concept as wearing ankle weights, right? You wear ankle weights and run a mile, then you take them off and run a mile, you'll feel like that second mile was a lot faster. So same concept, wear heavier gloves, get faster hands. And that's pretty much going to do it for my gym gear, guys. If you got any questions, like I said, this is always evolving, it's always changing, but if you got any questions about fitness or gear or enhancing your survivability, that's what we do here. So get into the Warrior Tribe, and like I said, if you want a chance to win one of these bags, we're going to give away a 60-liter Smuggler at the end of this month to one of our tribe members who completed our challenges for the month. So every single month we do challenges to enhance your survival and fitness levels. So if you're interested and you're serious about your preparedness, definitely check out our Warrior Tribe. And as always, guys, please remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of our videos. If you got any questions, drop them down in the comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Catch you later.